Look after the children when I'm gone. I'll be back in the midday bus tomorrow.
All right, then. Give my love to Aunt Flo.
Hello, Mrs. Sheldon. Going away?
I am staying with my sister tonight. I'm going to fetch Mum from the hospital tomorrow morning.
Say we're getting too tired, eh?
Keep your eye on Amy. See she comes to no harm.
You bet.
Don't be so silly, Jim. You help Dad with his bags.
Don't forget your gas mask.
It's only over the road.
Ah, never mind. Be good.
We will. Well, it wouldn't have been allowed in my young days.
What wouldn't?
It wouldn't be allowed nowadays if some people had any regard for other people's feelings.
What did you see?
You'll never believe it, Mrs. Williams. Young girls walking about in men's trousers.
Men's trousers? How did you know it was men's trousers?
Strikes me you must have been closer than you ought.
Turn up the radio, Mrs. Williams.
No military objectives were reached. One bomb fell on the local hospital, causing considerable damage.
Which hospital?
Where did he say?
I don't know.
There were several casualties. 6 people understood to be patients in the hospital are believed to have been killed. In air raids last night over North Africa, states the current.
Where was it? Didn't anyone hear?
I didn't. I was talking.
Just before he seemed to be talking about the air raid over here. I heard that all right.
Must have been these parts then.
Good gracious me, it's just struck me. Amy, where are your mother and father? I don't know. But weren't they due back on the midday bus? Yes, but they must have been delayed. Delayed is the right word.
You mean they weren't on it?
No. That settles it. It was our hospital that was hit. Oh, but it couldn't be. I'd have heard. Who would you have heard from?
Now, Miss Hardcastle, don't scare the child. You know nothing for certain. They're all right, dear. They'll be back later, you'll see. I expect they just missed the bus.
You're always raising false hopes, Mrs. Williams. It's much better to face the worst than you know what's coming to you.
You don't know anything for certain?
But Chris said he heard the wireless say it was in these parts.
I didn't say that.
What other conclusion would you draw?
Well, it looks bad for not coming back. But you didn't ought to have said what you did in front of the child.
What's done is done. I shall go and give Amy a hand now. She'll want it, poor dear. See you later, Mrs. Williams. Then you really do think it's true?
Oh, your father will have escaped somehow. I'm sure of that.
Yes, but you do think a bomb hit the hospital.
Well, that's what they say.
Yes, but Jim, they know no more about it than I do.
Well, whatever happened, your mum and dad are safe. You can be certain on that.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Amy, I'd do anything in the world for you. There.
Hello, hello. Where's everybody? Here, Jim. Give Mum a handful of extra
Darling.
eggs.
Feeling better?
Yes, dear.
Dad!
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, I'm so glad you're safe.
Safe? Of course we're safe. What do you think had happened to us?
What's up, love? You've been crying.
We thought you'd been bombed.
Us bombed?
Yes, well, you didn't come on the bus.
The doctor wouldn't let us. He said your mother was still too weak and she'd have to wait for the ambulance.
But what happened in the air raid last night?
Air raid? What air raid?
Oh, wasn't there an air raid and wasn't the hospital hit?
Certainly not. But what put that into your head?
Well, I was down at the store round about 1 and the news was on. Several people were listening. And we heard that a hospital had been destroyed. Miss Hardcastle said that because you and Dad weren't back, that it must be you.
Miss Hardcastle said that, did she?
Yes.
I'd like to get my hands on that woman. I never could stand her interference anyhow.
Mum, don't get too excited. Remember what the doctor said. But I'd like to have a word with somebody spreading those tales about. I'd give him a piece of my mind.
Oh, there you both are. I thought I must just pop in to say how glad I am you're both safe and that you're better, Mrs. Shelton, and to tell you how brave Amy was when we heard the terrible news.
We don't want to hear any news from you.
Oh, did give us quite a turn, didn't it, Amy? But now that you're back, it's quite all right.
No, Miss Hardcastle, it's not all right. Just before you came in, I said I'd like to have a word with the person who spread that story.
I only put 2 and 2 together. Thank goodness I was wrong.
All you did was to frighten a poor girl half out of her mind. I'll thank you in future to keep out of this house. And take my advice and keep out of other people's houses too, else you might do some real damage next time.